Hello everybody, I am Moldy, and this is Hollow Knight Silksong once again. In the last episode, we broke the curse on Bellheart by defeating Widow, picking up this needle-in power. We could play music, people sing along, we serve safe, almost there. For the pilgrims many, we serve safe. Yeah, you can get little bits of dialogue from NPCs and some enemies when playing the needle-in close to them. We also got our weapon upgraded, and now it's time to keep on moving through this place. And at the end of this road, we've got ourselves a way back into Bone Bottom, and oh, this is a thing for one of those quests we picked up back in Bellheart. The missing courier. We track this guy down and we'll be able to buy more things in Bellheart. So, yeah, he might be up there. We might as well get this dude first before I go doing what I initially had planned, and he turned around and went right back down. Not sure why he decided to go doing such a thing like that, but that's his MO, I guess. Going weird directions. Another pile of stuff. Maybe he is where I think he is. Pay bench. Yeah, we'll unlock it. Yeah, you can just rise up out of there. And, alright. And I'm gonna go back and refresh the trail. It only shows you where they went for a limited amount of time. And once that trail disappears from sight, then you're kinda on your own for tracking him down. Now you get out of here. We are directly above the starting point of the game. Directly above Bone Bottom. And I really wish you would take a more straightforward path instead of all these unnecessary twists and turns. I can hear the sound of him close by. He's over here, being harassed by these guys. You're safe.
Got him.
Oh, those horrible beastly beasts are gone. Much and many thanks for you, mighty warrior.
Miss Wir?
It was a simple thing, small bug. I assume you are Tip, the courier. Frey, the Bellheart trader, seemed concerned for your safety and for the cargo you carry, though more so for the cargo because she values wares more than your life.
She sent you, but she needs to learn a little patience. Is barely been away, but still is lucky for me you came.
Yep, lucky indeed. Get your ass back to town, restock those shelves.
Well, I must be off now. That old grubbly grub in the bell will come after me herself if she not get her goods.
Woohoo!
Wahoo!
I like that guy. Now let me see here. I do believe if we go further down, there should be... Well, there's this. Choral Commandment. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's one of the things we give to that centipede guy back in Bellheart for money. But that ain't what I was looking for. But I do believe this might be what I'm looking for just a little bit further down. We can open up a really nice shortcut. And if we step on that little ditty, it'll take us back down to Bone Bottom, which is kinda where I wanna be at the moment. And what I really wanna do involves buying that key. Take a little sit down. And yeah, you're still here, little pilgrim.
Benny Frank.
I should have read what you said. I see no harm in it, sir. Your life is your own and need not be squandered at the ghostly call of the Citadel. Journey out for your own sake, or not at all. You truly aren't a pilgrim, that's for certain. That's blasphemy, spoken with friendly intent or not. And yet, I don't recoil from what you say. Perhaps I'm not much of a pilgrim either. Anywho, you're the cell person with that $500 key in your pocket that I really, really want. And I've got 145, so that'll give me 120, which puts me up at 165, plus 60, which gets me at 225, and that gets me up to 280. Goddamn, really gotta do some farming. A life-saving bridge. Sure, I'll donate 300 of my shell shards. I wasn't using them all that much anyway. So you build a bridge. And volatile flint beetles. That'll get us a memory locket. Go out hunting some beasts in the marrow and the skull tyrant, which gets us a real nice fucking rosary necklace that we can break into a big bunch of money. I promise thee wishes, I shall deliver said promises. So off to the marrow we go. We've got beasts to hunt. And there you go, you dead little bastard. Now let me see, that skull tyrant I think is actually right across from the flea caravan. I think. God, I hope I'm right. Oh look, you're a thing that'll direct us to one of those flint beetles. Well, since it's already pointing us that way, even more of your doodads, don't you jam yourself up in my butt like that. Warn somebody first, god damn. Now then, right this way. Ah, there you are, you flint beetle bastard. Now, gotta not get smacked by all this stuff you're doing. And you are a very angry bug. Yeah, you're rolling away. I probably should not have used my heal just then, but I'm a healing little bastard, what can I say? And you're dirt. I'll just take that flint gem and be on my way back to the flea caravan so I can step across from them to where I believe I will find that skull tyrant. And I also gotta pick up shell shards because I gave away like 300 of them. Yep, here's that flea caravan. Speaking of, how many fleas have I sent your way? I still need one more to get you to... Oops, didn't want to do that. Anyway, I still gotta find one more flea to get those guys to move on to the next area that is not the way that I thought it was. Her. Don't rightly remember where the skull tyrant be, but I do know I need to kill he. So if I was to go across this way, we'll just uncover more of the map that I haven't filled in yet with abilities that were not available to us earlier as we came through here. And, rocks from above. I don't like having my skull caved in by those. Big pile of money. Nice, nice, nice. Though it doesn't quite make up for my needing 500 of them. And you little sons of bitches. Ouch. You got me spiked in the ass. Okay, that one's on me. I fucked that one up. That time it was you. Ow. Not happening again, asshole. Not today. Now die. Okay. So if I was to go down from here, you're a big boy in a very tightly closed-in space. That's a boulder that would have crushed my skull were I not careful. And you are just what I need to refill my health. Yep, more boulder. Gotta watch those damn boulders. And we found ourselves a nice little money pit. Oh yeah. I'm getting richer by the second. Shame this money don't do me any good in real life. Now, I'm over here. You can't reach me. And you're dead because you suck and you died and I killed you. Now then. Okay, I think, yes, this is where the Skull Tyrant lives. I just need to do that. All right. We've got our shortcut to run back in case I die like an idiot, which we have established is entirely possible. I am quite stupid, you see. And that is a very large skull. And you're the guy we need to hunt. Ding! Right off your big, bony head that you're wearing that ain't even your own. Ah, smacking you, dodging your boulders. I'm also not getting jumped on because I know your attack patterns and such. Whack, whack. When he roars, he's about to do this, and most of those boulders usually drop right on top of him. Now, bounce off you. And don't you bounce on me. I'm the jumpy one round here. I go bouncing off of my enemies' heads. That ain't what you're allowed to do, son. Now. Ah, stupid. And bouncy, bouncy. Yep. Roar and jump and roar. Too bad you can't hurt yourself with those damn rocks. That would just be too nice on me, wouldn't it? Now, yep, there you go. Perfect. That went smoothly. I'll just take that. Your crown fragment now belongs to me. And we can turn that in for a very valuable rosary necklace. Right after I rest my tired little buns on this bench. Ouch. Turn that in. Get my reward. Heavy rosary necklace, and that gives us 220. So yeah, we should have enough to get that key now. So 60 plus 30 is 90. That would leave me just 5 short, and there we go. 5, 5, 5. That's how many I got. Give me that goddamn key. Alright. And with that key, we now have not enough money to go buying anything else. And I'll just sit down right there. Okay. That key will allow us to open a thing that's up and off to the left, which will give us a pathway that'll drop down to the left of the chapel that we crawled out of in the beginning. Which will get us something that makes this game so much easier. Well, I say so much easier, but it works well for my play style, is what I should say. And we ain't got no map for here. Also, there's this guy. He's not a boss, he's more of an environmental hazard. But we can smash our faces into him and get hurt because I make stupid decisions. Whack. Rinse and repeat. Take cover from his acid spit, jump up and then smack him a couple of times. If I can just not be dumb. Smack, cover. Okay. And smack, cover. And smack, cover. That's how we handle you. And smack, cover. Good. And now, since I used that time to heal, I ain't got enough to go smack him. But we can still get it. It's just a little time-consuming doing this is all. But we can make it work. Also, this guy does not respawn after you kill him, so that is super nice, because the area we're about to get into that lies beyond is kind of dangerous. It is a treacherous place full of spikes and endlessly spawning worms that are seemingly impossible to kill, unless you have certain abilities, and I just need you to die. That's all I need from you. God damn, why are you so durable? There we go! And he exploded. And we got a beast shard. So what say the journal about him? The Craggler, thick-plated scuttler that prefers high places, holds an extensive supply of searing acid in a layered sac within its shell. The acid rains from its mouth upon any creature it sees as food. Well, it didn't eat me, that much is clear. Now, this should... Yeah, here we go. This is what we needed that key for, an old stone gate with a simple keyhole. Get your ass open! Also, we got a road down from here, but we ain't going down. Not yet. The worm ways. Smack. Now, let's just... through here. It's all about timing your movements and not being dumb. I'm good at one of those things, and it's the movement thing, because dumbness runs in my blood. And right up there, we've got another one of those doors that we need the needle in to open, but I'm lacking another ability that allows me to jump high enough to reach the damn thing, so that's gonna have to wait. Oh, and there's also this little bastard. Anyway, let's not be dealing with them. This place truly is a home for the most annoying enemies. Oh, there we go. Like that. They do things just like that. And... hello, thing. Too bad smacking the fuck out of you doesn't give me extra health like it did in the first game. You need specialized tools to harvest it in this one, whereas in the first game, your little knight just munches the fuck right out of it. And I seem to have found my way right back to the fucking needle and door, because my mental map of this place is not as good as I thought it was. And through here, we just need to not have a worm plopped onto my head, because if those dudes mouth you in the head like that, they do 2 masks worth of damage, but at least you can smack them to refill yourself. So if you're wise about your spacing and your movements, then you don't have much to worry about. Now, hello, person. Oh, new face. Not here to bother, I hope. I've critical studies underway in these twisting tunnels and can afford no distractions. You haven't met Zango, my assistant, by chance? An indolent sort, short, slovenly, rather unreliable sinning.
Mio fine?
I have not, sir. I'm curious, though, about the equipment you have here, and this blue liquid contained within. What study consumes you? Ah, yes. So this miraculous substance intrigues you, too. A wonder beyond wonders. Miracle made material. Plasmium, a naturally occurring elixir with no equal. It heals wounds and strengthens shells. I suspect it can even defy death itself.
Magina fora.
Plasmium, you call it? I've encountered its like before, or else a substance of remarkable similarity. Highly unlikely. The grey and barren soil of the mainland could never produce something as singular as this, and that is indisputable fact. Plasmium was first discovered by my master at the farthest edge of Farloom, hidden deep in salt-stricken waters. I brought it to these caves under her direction to study how it flourishes in a foreign place. Now to my work I must return, unless you have further interest in my precious plasmium or chance upon my truant assistant. Kindly leave me at peace. Yeah, I'm gonna sit down for a second, and now we can carry on this conversation. Oh, you linger here still. Perhaps, like myself, you have been bewitched by the plasmium's beautiful glow. Then join me, you must. A new assistant is needed. Together we shall unlock the secrets of this wondrous substance. Yeah, okay. I'll work with ya. Excellent. With 2 bugs in the task, the rate of discovery shall greatly increase. Now, before he up and vanished, my previous assistant succeeded the warrens below with plasmium buds. Buds should be ripening as we speak, and the nectar within must be extracted before they reach maturity. With the right tool and claw, collecting the nectar is an easy process. I'll even lend you my own needle file for the job. Once you locate a gut bud, simply charge the needle file until readied, then release its needle into a bud's core. Do it right, and it'll suck out the nectar in one clean pop. Return them to me when you've retrieved the necessary samples, and with the right nectar and right testing, plasmium can reveal even more of its wondrous properties. Okie dokie, needle file. So, yeah, we'll slap that on there and put that to use in the event that I should encounter any more of these, ouch, plasmium buds and not get mouthed on by fucking worms that can burrow through solid rock. And I need you to stop living. Yep, you're here. Doink. Ah, dingus. Now, that was not a part of the wall on which I could latch onto. Can you get out of here, please? You flying little turd burglar. Nope, damn it. Please tell me that. Okay, good. The annoying little bastard did not respawn. And you, sir, have a frayed rosary string. That's 30 monies. I can definitely see that being useful when I find myself in a position in which I need to buy something else that I am unable to afford. Stab! Stab! Oh, balls, you dodged me and my stab! Ow! There you go. Yes, lay in those spikes and think about what you did. Now, okay, I think I noticed a lever. There you are. Lever. Yes, and this is... That's where we first came into this place. Ouch! Okay, if I'm remembering correctly... Not sure... Yes, this might be the way to go that'll get me... Never mind. That is not the way that I go to get down to the left of the fucking chapel, but it does get us to this guy, and we also need this annoying little bastard out of the way. Now then, let's just... There you go. Give me some of that. That bit of plasmium, yowie. Please don't nibble on my butt. And here you are yet again to nibble on my butt. And that just leads us back down. I know there's a way to drop down back to fucking down below that'll just... Yep, there. And if I take a look at this map, this bigger map, this... Okay, that doesn't really help us. What we need is a more detailed map that I can actually look at. But chakra has yet to be found here. And that is a problem. Quite a problem indeed. Maybe if I was to not fall into the spikes and this down right here, This down, perhaps, might be what... Ah, okay, yep, I think I found the way. Yes. And I did it without having a reliable map to look at. We're on the right track to getting that thing I've been lusting after so hard. Now, there's you, ready to nibble all of my nuggets. Well, guess what, buddy? Those nuggets are mine. And that's a spiky spike. And down further below, that blue glow of a plasmium bud. Fill you up nicely. That's 2. How many did I need? 3. I need 1 more. Oh, breaky wall. Always gotta be smacking them walls. Well, think I found your assistant there, guy. He seems to have made an oopsie. Anyway, the plasmium isn't exactly what we're after, god fucking damn it. I just happen to be doing the plasmium quest. Oh, more worms. Excellent. Now you drop, and I smack, and I drop with you into the goddamn spikes. Damn you and yours, fucking spike immune bodies. I can't just parachute my way down because then I'll get chomped on. Now, there we go. There's you here. Get out of here. Hey, I actually killed one. A gromling. Thing is, these guys tunnel away too fast to be killed with regular attacks unless you find a way to get them like I just did. Oh, okay. You're a guy with a memory locket. Now, this path should have a way down that gets us to where I'm trying to get to. Okay. Very kind of you to not be so far to the left that I can't avoid you simply by clinging to the wall. Down, down below. Off to the right. Is there... I was already over here. God damn it. And... shitballs. This goddamn place. I hate not having a map of it. This way puts us back to where we initially came in. Pretty sure this way does, ouch, lead us to an exit into Bone Bottom that should, ouch, should fucking spit us out to the left of the chapel, which is where I want to go, and I'd appreciate you not respawning while I'm over here. Now wait for the worm. Okay. Alright. We good. That is not the down hole we need. That's a goddamn spike in my ass. And then there's you. If only I had a goddamn map. Now, I know this isn't the right way to get to where I really want to be, because this is just where dude's assistant lies dead. Maybe the drop down to the place isn't there. It's probably here. There it is, finally. Goddamn. Okay, now we're on the right track to getting something that I've been playing extremely coy about for a very long time in terms of episode numbers. But now that we're finally on the right track, I'm out of time for this episode. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching. I hope to see you in the next one. God. Bye.